हेलो डियर स्टूडेंट्स एंड वेलकम बैक टू द फार्मास्टार एकेडमी। तो आज के इस वीडियो में हम अपकमिंग गवर्नमेंट फार्मासिस्ट एग्ज़ाम के लिए ह्यूमन एनाटॉमी एंड फिजियोलॉजी इस टॉपिक के क्वेश्चंस देखते हैं। बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट टॉपिक है, सिलेबस में क्लियरली मेंशन्ड है, सो 100% इसमें से क्वेश्चंस आएंगे। इंपॉर्टेंट वीडियो रहने वाला है आपके एग्जामिनेशन पॉइंट ऑफ व्यू से। सो लेट्स स्टार्ट द क्वेश्चन। साइंस ऑफ डैश इज कंसर्न्ड विद द स्ट्रक्चर ऑफ द ह्यूमन बॉडी। ऑप्शन ए biology, B physiology, C anatomy, D embalming. The correct answer is the option C. Anatomy is the science which deals with the study of the structure of the human body. Second, the plasma membrane of a human cell is option A membrane that contains pili on its cell surface, B double layer of carbohydrate enclosing the cell, C single layered cell membrane, D double layer of phospholipids. The correct answer is the option D. The plasma membrane consists of primarily of a phospholipid bilayer, embedded proteins, cholesterol and carbohydrates acting as a selective barrier. Next question. Cells are composed of option A carbon, hydrogen, nitrogen and oxygen, B hydrogen, carbon, sodium and potassium, C sodium, potassium, calcium and hydrogen, D nitrogen, oxygen, calcium and carbon. The correct answer is the option A. Cells are composed of the primarily carbon, hydrogen, nitrogen and oxygen. Next question. The fluid portion of the blood is option A caffeine, B cytosol, C lymph, D plasma. The correct answer is the option D plasma. The fluid portion of the blood is plasma. Next question. Which of the following are functions of epithelial tissue? Option A absorption, B protection, C secretion, D all of the above. The correct answer is the option D all of the above. Absorption, protection, secretion, all of the above are the function of the epithelial tissue. Question number 6. Which of the following statement is true? Option A squamous epithelial cells are cube shaped. B stratified epithelium consists of a single layer of cells. C stratified cuboidal epithelium will have multiple layers of cells. D simple columnar epithelium consists of a flat and scale like cells. तो देखते हैं कौन सा स्टेटमेंट ट्रू है और कौन सा फॉल्स है। ऑप्शन ए स्क्वैमस इपिथेलियल सेल्स आर क्यूब शेप्ड, फॉल्स। Squamous epithelial cells are flat and scale-like, resembling a fish scale, or the cube-shaped cells you are thinking are called cuboidal epithelial cells. B. Stratified epithelium consists of a single layer cells. That is actually opposite. A stratified epithelium consists of two or more layers of cells. It is built for protection against mechanical and chemical wear and tear. C. Stratified cuboidal epithelium will have multiple layers of cells. Yes, that is true. Stratified cuboidal epithelium features multiple cell layers. By definition, any tissue with the word stratified has two or more layers of cells. D. Simple columnar epithelium consists of a flat and scale-like cells. False. Simple columnar epithelium consists of a single layer of tall column-like cells that are significantly taller than they are wide. Option C. Stratified cuboidal epithelium will have multiple layers of cells. That is correct answer. Next question. Which is the most abundant tissue in the human body? Option A epithelial tissue, B connective, C muscle, D nervous. Connective tissue is the most abundant mainly because it applies so many tissue types. Option B is correct answer. Next. Within connective tissue, what is the function of the extracellular matrix? Option A. To ensure connective tissue can be weighed and withstand tension. B. Filter blood and remove waste products. C. Transmit impulses through connective tissue. D. Analyze levels of oxygen and carbon dioxide. Option A is correct. To ensure connective tissue can be weighed and withstand tension because the extracellular matrix provides the structural framework for connective tissues. Its combination of ground substance and protein fibers allows tissue to withstand mechanical stresses such as stretching and compression. Next question. Which of the following is not a type of loose connective tissue? Option A areolar, B. reticular, C. adipose, D. irregular. Areolar, that is the most common type of loose connective tissue. It holds organs in place and attaches epithelial tissue to underlying structures. B. Reticular, this is type of loose connective tissue that forms a soft internal skeleton to support other cell types in organs like the lymph nodes, spleen and liver. C. Adipose, this is specialized loose connective tissue composed of adipocytes that store energy, provides insulation and cushion organs. D. That is the correct answer. Irregular connective tissue is classified as a type of dense connective tissue, not loose. It contains a high concentration of collagen fibers packed tightly and arranged randomly to provide strength in multiple directions, such as in the dermis of the skin. Option D is the correct answer. The next question. Which of the following statement on muscle tissue is true? Option A. Smooth muscle is striated. B. Skeletal muscle is involuntary. C. Cardiac muscle is non-striated. D. Smooth muscle is involuntary. The correct answer is the option D. Smooth muscle is involuntary. This is true. Smooth muscle tissue consists of a spindle-shaped cells that lack striations and are not under voluntary control. Okay. Next question. Which tissue type has the greatest capacity to regenerate? Option A. Muscle, B. Epithelial, C. Nervous, D. Connective. The correct answer is the option B. Epithelial tissue has the greatest capacity to regenerate in the human body because its cells divide rapidly and are supported by an abundance of stem cells. It constantly replaces surface linings. Option B is the correct answer. The eccrine gland secrete. Option A. Sebum, B. Sweat, C. Melanin, D. Hormones. The correct answer is the B. Sweat. The eccrine glands are the primary type of sweat glands found across almost your entire body, and they are responsible for producing a clear watery fluid to help regulate your body temperature. तो स्टूडेंट्स फार्मास्टर एकेडमी लाया है अपकमिंग गवर्नमेंट फार्मासिस्ट ड्रग इंस्पेक्टर जीपैट के लिए कॉम्बो ऑफर. Download the Pharmastar Academy app and join the batch. Okay. Next question. Which division of the nervous system includes the brain? Option A. Autonomic nervous system, B. Peripheral nervous system, C. Central nervous system, D. Somatic nervous system. The correct answer is the option C. Central nervous system. The brain is the part of central nervous system. Next question. Which division of the nervous system initiates fight or flight response? Option A. Sympathetic nervous system, B. Parasympathetic nervous system, C. Somatic nervous system, D. None of the above. The sympathetic nervous system initiates the fight or flight response when perceiving a threat. It triggers the release of stress hormones to prepare the body for immediate action. The correct answer is the option A. Next question. Which part of the neuron receives information? Option A. Node of Ranvier, B. Myelin sheath, C. Axon, D. Dendrite. The correct answer is the D. Dendrites are the branched free-like extensions of a neuron that are specifically designed to receive the chemical and electrical signals from other neurons and sensory receptors. The correct answer is the option D. Next question. The action potential relies upon the movement of which of these ions into and out of the cell? Option A. Calcium and magnesium, B. Iron and iodine, C. Sodium and potassium, D. Sodium and magnesium. The correct answer is the C. Sodium and potassium. The action potential is an electrical signal used by neurons and muscle cells to communicate. It relies on the rapid movement of two primary ions across the cell membrane, sodium and potassium ion. The correct answer is the option C. Next question. How many ventricles does the brain have? The correct option A 2, B 3, C 4, D 5. The correct answer is the option C 4. The human brain contains a communicating network of 4 fluid-filled cavities known as ventricles. These ventricles are responsible for the production, circulation and reabsorption of cerebrospinal fluid. which cushions brains and facilitates nutrient transport. Next question. Which cranial nerve is responsible for eye movement? A. Oculomotor, B. Vagus, C. Trigeminal, D. Olfactory. The correct answer is option A. Oculomotor nerve, cranial nerve, is the primary nerve responsible for moving the eyeball. It controls 4 of the 6 extraocular muscles as well as the elevation of the upper eyelid and pupil construction. Next question. How many pairs of spinal nerves are there? A. 28 pairs, B. 29 pairs, C. 30 pairs, D. 31 pairs. The correct answer is the option D. 31 pairs. There are exactly 31 pairs of spinal nerves that emerge from the spinal cord to connect the central nervous system with the rest of the body. These are classified into 5 regions: 8 cervical pairs, 12 thoracic pairs, 5 lumbar pairs, 5 sacral pairs, 1 coccygeal pairs. The correct answer is the option D. 31 pairs. Next question. The key purpose of the rib cage is to: option A. Protect the urinary bladder, B. Help movement of intestine, C. Protect the heart and lungs, D. Allow the stomach to dilate and contract. The correct answer is option C. Protect the heart and lungs. It forms a sturdy bony cage around the thoracic cavity to shield these vital organs from injury while allowing the chest to expand and contract during breathing. The correct answer is the option C. Next question. What helps to make bone so strong? Option A. Calcium and phosphorus, B. Vitamin D, C. Osteoclast, D. Their shape. A. Calcium and phosphorus. These two minerals form complex called calcium hydroxyapatite, which deposits into the collagen matrix of the bone to give it structural hardness and rigidity. The correct answer is the option A. Next question. The anatomical name for the thigh bone is: option A. Sternum, B. Femur, C. Clavicle, D. Pelvis. The correct answer is the option B. Femur is the anatomical name for the thigh bone. It is the longest and strongest bone in the human body, extending from the hip to the knee. The correct answer is the option B. Next question. Bone is also known as: option A. Osteogen, B. Cartilage, C. Osseous tissue, D. Sinew. The correct answer is the option C. Osseous tissue. It is specialized rigid connective tissue that make up the skeletal system, providing structural support, protecting organs and storing minerals. The correct answer is the option C. Next question. What is a joint? Option A. A hinge, B. Place where tendons join, C. Place where two bones join, D. Ball and socket. The correct answer is the option C. Place where two bones join. A joint is simply any connection in the skeleton where two or more bones meet. Here is why other incorrect. Hinge and ball and socket, option A and D, are specific types of movable joints, not the definition of a joint itself. Place where tendons join, option B, refers to the attachment points between muscle and bones, not bone to bone joints. The correct answer is the option C. Place where two bones join. Next question. Thick filaments in skeletal muscle are composed of: option A. Actin, B. Myosin, C. Troponin, D. Tropomyosin. Actin is the primary component of a thin filament, not thick filaments. B. Myosin. In skeletal muscle, thick filaments are primarily composed of the protein myosin. Each thin filament consists of approximately 300 myosin molecules arranged in a bipolar fashion. Myosin is a motor protein that uses energy from the ATP to pull on thin filament during muscle contraction. C. Troponin is a regulatory protein found on thin filament that works with calculation to initiate contraction. D. Tropomyosin is another regulatory protein located on thin filaments. Its job is to block the myosin binding sites on actin when she muscle is at rest. The correct answer is the option B. Myosin. In skeletal muscle, thick filaments are primarily composed of the protein myosin. So, a सब क्वेश्चंस तुम्हारे फार्मासिस्ट, ऑफिसर, गवर्नमेंट, फार्मेसी, जीपैट, ड्रग इंस्पेक्टर एग्जाम पॉइंट व्यू से मोस्ट इम्पॉर्टेंट है। इफ़ यू लुकिंग फॉर फार्मेसी एग्ज़ाम प्रिपरेशन, सो ये बहुत ज़्यादा इम्पॉर्टेंट क्वेश्चंस है। ठीक है, इसमें से और बाकी क्वेश्चंस देखते हैं नेक्स्ट वीडियो में। थैंक यू।